What's up? It's 5:45 in the morning right now, Friday, April 8th, and let's see, rushed here to get here. A little bit frustrating having to just, you know, there's no restrooms out here, and you know, my dad's standing outside peeing, and because there's no restrooms, and because he has incontinence, it takes a lot of work to just like manage him, and we're about to board the bus, and I want to make sure he doesn't pee on the bus. All right, what's up? It's 5:50. The bus is probably going to be here in about 10 minutes. My dad is still standing there. He's been standing in his pee spot for a good I don't know how long, maybe 10 minutes or so, just trying to pee. Hey, Ba, how's it going? How are you? How you feeling?
Okay.
Awesome. Where are we right now?
In school.
Do you know what high school?
The name, I couldn't remember the name.
Bolsa Grande.
Huh?
Bolsa Grande.
Oh, Bolsa Grande.
Yeah. Hey,
High school, right?
where are we going to right now?
Sacramento.
Yeah?
Yes.
Are you, how do you feel about that?
Very good. I have a very good son.
Yeah. What do you...
Offering by God, I couldn't believe what he tried to take care of me. It's really big gift from God.
All right, we just got here in Sacramento, and we are just about to register for Key Cup District Convention. There's Papa Quill, and here we are with our Marina High School Edison group that we're chaperoning, and yep, just helped my dad put on his clothes, and we changed, and he's looking a little happy. I can't tell if that's a real smile or a fake smile. It's a real smile. Okay, there we go.
From here, because Richard makes me happen.
He said Richard makes him happen. What does that mean? Does that mean that I gave birth to you? What? Nothing. We're good.
Make this dream become happen.
Living the dream in Sacramento. That's what we're doing.
Manto.
3 pieces of manto.
Manto is a Chinese bread. Yeah.
Is that the actual pronunciation of it?
Yeah.
Ha, that's sweet. So Chinese translation of Sacramento, San Kuai Manto, is 3 pieces of bread, essentially. That's pretty funny. Writing cards to people in the armed forces to say thank you. What did you write on this side? Look at that. Look at that. Look how crafty my dad is right here.
Raise your hand if you know someone who just seems unhappy, that if they're pushed a little bit further, they're going to fall right off that edge. Raise your hand if you know someone. Folks, without any talking, simply look around.
Hey, what's up, guys? So I just finished day 1 of district convention, and let's see, taking care of my dad was definitely not the easiest thing to do. Let's see what happened today. So thankfully we made it through the day, and sometimes it just feels like I gotta pray and hope things just work out. So I'm actually chaperoning fortunately only 4 students from Edison High School, and then my dad as well, just making sure to keep track of both. I found out, you know, my dad's a really picky eater, so it took maybe like 30 minutes to decide where we're gonna go eat, because you know, the students want something else, and then he wants to eat really healthy, and it was just really hard to find that balance, especially in Sacramento here. What else? So the first general session just ended, and you know, that's where about 2,500 attendees were. And he walked out, he had to go to the bathroom, and then after he went to the bathroom, he's like, oh, I feel really dizzy, I got to go back to the room. And I'm like, yeah, great, but I'm also responsible for the students as well, so I got to make sure that, you know, they're okay too. And he's like, okay, hey, let's go back to the room, like, can you please wait? and I'm like, I'm responsible for these students too, not just you. And he's like, okay, let's go back to the room right now. And he wouldn't understand it. And you know, sometimes it's really frustrating. And I messaged the students, and they happen to be going back to the hotel at the same time, so it worked out perfectly. Tomorrow we have a huge long day ahead of us, full day, like 6 a.m. all the way to close to midnight. So it's gonna be a pretty big challenge. Let's see, today on the bus ride, I was sitting next to my dad because, you know, there's limited seating, and I realized there's more space, so I sat in adjacent to him to kind of have my own space, which I really needed today. It was just really difficult because, you know, I spend so much time with him, and I just needed that free space. And yeah, like I remember, like he dropped, like he was eating snacks, and he would drop his peanuts or his lid or something on the ground, and there's a gentleman in front of me who's slightly closer to my dad, distance-wise, and he would help my dad out. And you know, I would feel kind of bad, and at the same time, I'm just like, I knew deep down inside, like I couldn't keep sitting next to him or being with him because I needed my own personal space, because I realized I wasn't really respecting myself, and everything is about him. Everything has always been about like what's right for him. And yeah, what I realized after today, and just like traveling and being able to just sit, you know, at least a few feet apart from him, and not have to entertain him all the time, was I realized that I needed to start, you know, taking control of my own life and set those boundaries, because you know, I let my dad manipulate me, and that's not fair for me. And you know, he doesn't do it maliciously. That's just him trying to survive. Like he genuinely feels like he's sick, or he's something's gonna happen to him, and he's just trying to survive. And at the same time, I think you know, I gotta respect myself because I do have my own life. I would say, despite everything going on right now, I do, you know, even though my mindset's so like in a way negative, there's also a part of me that's like, I'm grateful to be here. I'm grateful to be in Sacramento, and yeah, I'm blessed. I am grateful to be with my dad and have this opportunity to speak, to chaperone students and see them develop as leaders. And tomorrow, my presentation, I haven't re-prepared. I've done this presentation several times, but I want to touch base on it right now. What time is it right now? It's 11 p.m. right now. So I'm going to prep that for a little bit tonight and maybe tomorrow morning, and hopefully I could blow it out of the water, kind of similar to last year's. Yep, that's all for day one. Happy morning. How's it going? April 9, 2016, Saturday. It's day 2 of Key Club at District Convention at California, Nevada, Hawaii, Sacramento Convention Center. Let's see, we are just having breakfast. Let's see, okay breakfast, and let's see, my dad just wandered off. Luckily, he just went to the restroom. He said he wanted to get more food, so that's why I left him alone for a little bit. And thankfully, I know where he is. Otherwise, he'd probably be lost. All right, so it's lunchtime at convention right now, and of course, my dad loves eating food, so he's on his, let's see, 5th plate of food that looks just like this.
Thank you.
How's your food?
Wonderful.
Tacos?
And veg.
And lots of veg. He's enjoying his food.
Thank you.
His 5th plate of food.
Your attendance
Surpasses
all
the food. Yeah.
Your attendance.
My attendance surpasses.
Everywhere, like people
Everywhere.
drunk. Like they drink the water.
Yeah. Drunk people.
Huh?
Lots of drunk people. We got Pops here again, back at it again. Plate number 6. How you doing, Bob?
Okay. I'm gonna try to finish some veg, okay?
All right.
Very good son.
All right. Keep walking. Keep walking. Let's see. It's April 10th, about 9 a.m. in the morning. We're getting ready to, we're on our final day in Sacramento here. About to wrap up the Key Club District Convention, and with my dad walking to the convention. He's putting on his little camera smile. And I would say we had a pretty good weekend. Some rocky roads, but we had a lot of fun, especially last night. Better than staying at home.
Yeah, for sure.
That's good.
You arranged the dive.
Yeah, so here we are. This is the Sacramento Convention Center right here. Nothing much to say. That's not even the convention center. This is the convention center right here.
Serve people, see? He wants to serve people, same way like I did. I serve when I stand up to organize the...
All right, so we just walked, as we're walking inside, going to the last session, which is going on right now. You know, my dad stopped by to talk to someone and ended up talking for maybe, felt like, yeah, about 30 minutes. He happened to be a council member. His name is Jim Davis from Sunnyvale, and very nice guy. Very patiently, he was ready to go in because we started 30 minutes ago. All right, we're going into session. District convention just ended. We just got the last of it. Hey LQ, how do you feel? We feel good. All we feel good. All we feel fine. All of the time. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Halfway back home. We're halfway back home.
That's why we drop off at